What is up, everybody? How we doing today? It's Thursday. It's a beautiful summer day, and I got to go fishing this morning. I'm gonna give you a quick PSA, and I'm gonna let you guys in on a little bit of insight into what's been going on with me lately. Yeah, work's work. I got work I've been trying to get done, and there's more work on the way, but yeah, work's always there. Even when fishing's bad, it's still better than nothing. Still better than not being out there. I don't know what I've been. I've been indecisive, I can tell you that much. And indecision is not the fisherman's friend. I've lacked a little confidence in myself. Lack of confidence is not the fisherman's friend. And I've had a little bit of, I don't really know what I want to do. Those three things are as perfectly honest as I could be with you or myself. I've had some struggles with, what do I want to do when I grow up with my life? And part of that apathy or lack of decision has permeated my whole life. So every morning, I haven't been fishing every morning. Not because I've had other things, just because I haven't really felt like it. Just because I haven't been on a real solid plan or program. It is what it is, as they say. I went out today with what I thought was a little better positive mindset. The fishing didn't line up with what I thought, and I didn't even have a bite fishing for walleyes. I started off on the outside edge of the weed line, throwing all kinds of swim baits and stuff at fish. I went out a little deeper after almost an hour of that and started to jig. I jigged for a good solid hour. Blades, bucktails, and jig and wrap style baits. I didn't have a single touch on that. Nothing. Nada. And I finally, before I started telling myself that I was terrible and I sucked at everything and I was the worst, and start hearing that shit that you can hear in my head, I said, I gotta go catch a fish. Gotta go catch a fish for my own peace of mind. I gotta go catch a fish. Well, I went to one of my favorite bass spots, and I caught a nice big smallmouth, and he tugged and tugged and tugged, and it made me feel good. Made me feel better. Made me feel like I wasn't a failure. And it kind of saved my day. I wasn't really even going to do a report this morning. A lot of stuff going on in our lake right now. You got a big algae bloom. You got, the river surface temp's 78 degrees. I really didn't even look when I was out in the main lake. It's got to be 70 or a little more. This heat wave has heated things up big time. There's a wicked algae bloom. The Mayfly hatch is going strong every morning for the last 2 weeks. There's been some level of bug bodies out there on the water. You're in a certain amount of a transition period from post-spawn with that little bit of lethargy that they start moving out into deeper water haunts, or they start putting the feed bag back on. Obviously some fish stay shallow, but so every day's been a new day. They've all kind of ended the same for me lately. I've had a few days here and there where I've hit them good, but that's been the anomaly for me. It's not been my strongest season. And, as fishermen, we question, do I know what I'm doing? I've caught thousands and thousands and thousands of walleyes. On this lake and other lakes. It has nothing to do with my ability. It's right here. It's right here, right here. I'm not into it as much for whatever reason, and one thing leads to another, and then ponies off itself, and you get that circular flow of indecision and lack of results and stuff like that, and questioning yourself, and it starts to spin, and then that's all you get. The minute you get to a spot, you're like, I should have went to that spot. The minute you put out a lure, I should have put that lure on. You're 2 casts in, and you're like, this isn't going to work, and then you switch everything up. It's an endless cycle. It can really be an endless cycle. Now, I'm not sitting here on the other side of it yet. I will be on the other side of it. I'll get past it. I'll get back to that feeling, that feeling that permeates everything. That good vibe, that how you doing, that's real. It's real in life. It's real in fishing. And for a lot of us, our fishing life will mirror our real life and vice versa, good and bad. So my goal through this weekend, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, I don't really know what I'll be doing, but I know that my goal is to bust the slump. That's my goal. I need a good old-fashioned slump buster. I don't really care what it is. I just need to set the hook. So I'm almost back to the dock. This is more than I wanted to say. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. I promise. Have a great day. Keep your tip up.